No, I have to. Wait a minute. Okay. I'll take that. Now, I want you to count your towers. Count your towers. Each one count your towers. Did you count yours? Just count them. How many? 9 here. How many did you have? 9. How many did you have? 10. How many did you have? 11. How many did you have? 11. So I have 9, 9, 9, 10, 11, 11. It looks like 3 people have more. Raise your hand if you have more on your cube tower. These 3 have 9. Raise your hand if you think you have more than 9. Good. These 3 have more, that means the same. The 3 of you together, are yours the same? Does one of you have more, or does one of you have less, or are you all the same? Right? How about you, Quincy?
The same.
They're the same. You have an equal amount. You have an equal amount. And let's see, Xavier, do you have more or less than they do? You have less than they do. Now, let me tell you what standard we're working on today. It's written behind me on the board. This is the first grade number standard. Today's math standard for first grade. Students will add and subtract numbers less than 100 as well as understand and use the inverse relationship cubes he has in his tower than you do. He has 11 and you have 10. How many more would he have? 1 more. Okay, so we figured out he has 1 more. If I gave you today, we're figuring out how to find out how many more one person has than another person has, or if we're counting money, or counting things that we're doing. Now, I want to show you work time. Work time, we'll have, some people will be on the computer, and they'll be figuring out on the computer. There's a game that you have to play to find out how many more. And when you find out how many more there are 2 numbers. You find out how many more, you type that number in the box. But this is also a game that will tell you how many more. But before we can play this game, somebody needs to review counting by 5s with me. Who can count by 5? You. I'll start with you. Say 5. What's next?
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 35.
35, 40, and then 45.
50.
Okay.
50.
55.
55. 60. 65.
70.
Oh.
And then say 75.
89.
85.
85. 95.
And you made it to 100. That's good. And that's why I wanted to tell you what we have to do. We're going to play a graphing game. And I need to show you what to do with it. You take a cube, and on the cube we have money. A penny on one side of the cube. Here it is, see? We have a nickel on another side of the cube. Right here. We have a dime. And I think you all know from kindergarten how to tell the difference between the types of money. And a quarter. And what we do is, one person will have, let's practice right now. I'll have Jalen stay right here with this cube. And let's see. We'll try Elijah on this cube. And let's sit over here, Elijah. And you show everybody how to sit. Move up here, Jalen. Now we'll watch Elijah. He's going to, well, yeah, and then drop it. Okay, what did you get? 2 what?
Quarters.
2 quarters. So you can fill in 2 right here. 1, 2. Okay. Who has more quarters? Okay. We might, if we can count by 5s, we can easily tell how much more money you'll have at the end. You will be the winner. The person who wins will be the person who has a graph with the most money filled in. Okay. Okay. If you have all pennies, that will be less money, right, than someone who has all quarters. Do you understand? Because quarters are more than pennies are. They're worth more money. But we'll count them up by 5s, because we all know how to count by 5s. Your turn. And I'm going to let you hold this one. Then we'll